On April 28th, 2025, we were in San Francisco, California to ride the famous cable car. We would start our trip at the Market Street station, riding on car number 53, a double-ended car. This car was originally built in 1907 by the W.L. Holman Co. It's double-ended, featuring controls on both sides, as well as a seating area in the middle of the car. When built, this design was revolutionary as it did not require the cars to be turned around at the ends of their routes. The car has a total capacity of 68 passengers, with 34 seated and 34 standing. Looking into the operator or grip man's area, we can see the simple controls: the grip lever, a brake lever, and a brake pedal. This is all that's required to get the cable cars up the steep hills of San Francisco. With a few jerks and bumps, we would get underway, departing the Market Street station westbound. Getting up to speed rather quickly, we soon realized that we had a musical bell operator as our grip man. As we worked our way west on California Street, we would pass two eastbound cars that were waiting their turn to return west. One of the highlights of the cable car, of course, was to be a standing passenger. The first part of the journey was rather flat, but as we approached Grant Ave, we started to really see the grades of the San Francisco cable car. Looking west, the hills of California Street became very obvious. With the California and American flags flying, we can look up the grade and see an eastbound car working its way down.
Stand on the outside.
As we continued up the hill, we would meet Car 50, a 1910 built car built in-house by the California Street Cable Railway Company. With one last steep grade push, we would get ready to exit this train and transfer to the Powell line. Due to light crowds, our car was able to immediately take off and continue on its journey west. We would enjoy one last view of 53 as it rode into the sunset. Our next ride would be on car 27, which is seen here photographed coming up Powell Street. Due to the extended weekend headways, we would have to board the car and were thus unable to get footage of it arriving. With the flight to catch, we did not want to risk a 20+ minute wait for the next car. Heading downhill and northbound from California Street, we got to experience some of our first curves on our cable car journey. Car 27 is very similar to car 53, however it is an original car that is single-ended. Since it is single-ended, the grip man has to turn the car at the end of the route. This car has a capacity for 60 passengers with 29 seated and 31 standing. Within a few minutes, we could finally see the bay. With a handful of cars waiting to use the Powell and Hyde turntable, we would end our journey just outside of the station and bring our cable car trip to a close.
Alright guys, last stop. Hyde and Beach, last stop. Look up.
Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we did not get to see any cable cars getting turned. However, at the end of the line, some cars were getting shuffled for their next outbound runs. And with that, our trip on the San Francisco cable car was complete. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for future rail fanning videos.